One of the fastest, most feared and successful privateering American ships of the War of 1812, called Portland Harbor home. She defeated grand British warships and plundered fat merchant vessels alike. In her lifetime, the Dash was a legend. After she was gone, she became a shadow in the fog, one of Maine's most enduring ghost stories. The Porter brothers built the Dash at their Freeport shipyard in 1813. They designed her to be as fast as her name. They needed a speedy smuggling vessel to evade blockading British warships during the War of 1812. They also had to outrun the U.S. Navy enforcing the Embargo Act at the time. And the Dash, well, she did both. On her very first voyage, she smuggled coffee out of Santo Domingo into Portland. A British warship fired on her in the Caribbean, but she easily outran them. The Dash made 2 more daring smuggling runs that year, and her reputation spread. That's when the U.S. government came calling. A letter came from President James Madison, and they gave her permission to arm herself and act as an officially sanctioned pirate ship on behalf of the United States government. The letter arrived 203 years ago this week on September 13th, 1814. Now, the Dash proved to be better at privateering than she was at just plain old smuggling. By the end of the year, armed with just 3 cannons, she'd taken 15 British ships. She even once defeated a 38-gun warship, and through it all, she never lost a man. But her luck came to an end in January 1815. While leaving Portland on another hunting expedition, a new privateering ship called the Champlain challenged her to a race. The 2 ships sped south out of Portland Harbor together. Champlain couldn't compete, though. Before long, the Dash was nothing but a speck on the horizon. Then a blinding snowstorm came up. They lost sight of her. The Dash was gone, forever. Sort of. No physical trace, no wreckage, no bodies were ever found. But she's often been seen, usually in a thick fog. Fishermen have seen her in Portland Harbor and just off Freeport. But the Dash is most often seen sailing straight up Harpswell Sound, like she's going to run aground. Her sails are always up, making good speed. But she vanishes just before she strikes land. The last kind of documented sighting I could find happened in 1942. At the time, Portland Harbor was bristling with Navy ships and forts. The harbor was an important staging area for transatlantic convoys bound for Britain during World War II. In August that year, a blip appeared on Navy radar. It looked like a German U-boat trying to sneak into the harbor. The Navy sent 2 ships out in the thick fog to investigate. About that time, a man and a woman were out on Pumpkin Knob between Peaks Island and Hussey Sound. They were making out. The man later said they saw the 2 Navy ships chasing an old wooden schooner. And as the sailing ship passed the lovers, they could clearly read its name. Yeah, it was the Dash. The Navy later questioned the man and advised him to never speak of it again. Believe it if you want, or don't. I wasn't there. I can't say it actually happened. Then again, I can't say it didn't happen either. But I do like to think that a ship as fast, as famous, as courageous as the Dash didn't just go down in a storm. I want to believe the Dash was still hunting, searching for enemy ships to plunder. But instead of British sloops, maybe she was on the hunt for German U-boats.